All right, it says we're live. So hello, welcome, welcome back. After a week of not streaming, I'm excited to be back. I did not get as much done writing wise as I had hoped to get done, but isn't that the way that family vacations usually go? But I did have a couple of really good writing sprints, and I managed to vlog the first full day I was there. So I'm putting together a video for that. But but other than that day, I did not set aside time to write enough. But that's just how it goes. So my cousin's baby shower was wonderful. It was very nice. The weather for that particular day was great. And it was really nice to have family and friends around to celebrate. So that was nice. And also, sort of good news on the great aunt side. Hospice has said she's not ready for them to take over. So that's sort of good. Yeah. So, I mean, things on that front. When you're 94 years old, you have pneumonia. Things are, um, it depends a lot on how she reacts to things. So, I left mom in Florida. She's gonna stay for a while longer, and then she will either fly back or I might take another trip down there and pick her up if things come to that. But for right now, I am back in Georgia, back in Athens, and hoping to get some real writing done today. That's the goal. So I did get to go to the beach. I went to a bookstore because, of course, and spent some time with family. And yeah, we also binge watched the entire first season of Reacher, the new one, not the newer Reacher with the actor who actually looks like the description of Reacher in the books. Anyway, can't remember Tom's last name. The guy who tried to play Reacher before but was disappointingly not like him. Can't remember. Like, there are too many Toms in Hollywood, honestly. So yes. So I'm excited to be back. Yay. And Jenny is here. Yay, you actually get to attend the sprint, at least for a little while. Yay, yay. Woohoo. That's awesome. Hello, how was the trip? Becca, welcome. It was good. I had mom for company driving down, so we took sort of like the Tom Cruise. Thank you. I was like, how? Because at this point, I know way too many Toms that are in Hollywood. There's just way too many Toms, and I'm like, what was his name again? You would think that I would remember that. Anyway, it was good. So we took a sort of like scenic back route down. Took longer, but it was nice. I took a more straightforward path coming back up because it was just me by myself. So I was like, I want to kind of get this trip done. So I managed to shave an hour off of the trip, which was nice. So Claude is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And Cyanide is here. Hello. And CB. Hello. Erica is here. Hi. How are you? And Cool Gamer is here. Hello. Becca says, oh, I loved Reacher. Yes. Yes. So, and that was, we watched it. And of course, then I was like, okay, now I need to go reread the entire Reacher series. So that is going to be put onto my my TBR list. So CB says, I went to a bookstore when you were in Orlando in 2011 and 2018. Yes, my aunt had a particular bookstore she wanted to go to with me, but we did not make it to that store. I just went to a regular B&N, Barnes & Nobles. Yes, he's here. Jen, perfect for, yes. He's much more fitting. Yes. If Tom Cruise is the new Doctor Strange, I'm going to be really mad. is Cumberbatch not being Doctor Strange, or is this going to be in a TV series as opposed to movie? I'm confused. Becca says, yes, Alan of Richson is way better, at least for the role of Reacher, in your opinion. Love Tom Cruise, but he's just never fit for you. Yeah. Yeah. He's supposedly the invincible Iron Man. Okay. I don't know. Casting choices are not not up to me. And I'm not at the point where I can yet. I can say who I'd like prefer if somebody wants to go casting, because by the point that by the time that I get to that point where somebody buys the movie rights and they're casting and whatever, there's going to be a whole new batch of actors. So I tend to sort of want to hold off on saying which actors I'd like to play particular characters, Jordan, hello, welcome. And Stacy says hello, almost lost track of time. Oh no, it's easy to do, but it's okay. You can come on in whenever. Okay, Benedict is still Doctor Strange. Tom Cruise is supposed to be the invincible Iron Man. You would rather have RDJ? Yes. So JL, hello. The video is fairly short, so when it's over, you'll be back. All right, excellent. I'm the secret casting director of Hollywood. I don't think so. Maybe eventually. No, I'm kidding. But it would be. I always want to hold off because if you mentally earmark somebody, by the time that Hollywood gets around to making your movies, your chosen actor may have aged out or had a scandal that you no longer want to be associated with. Who knows? JL says, happy sprinting, everyone, and thank you for hosting. You're welcome. Okay, let's do the card for today and then get into it. The card today was, when I was reading the message, I was like, oh, okay, yes. So we had the Lion Spirit inverted. We've been getting quite a few inverted recently, but here's Mr. Lion. And the main message is be generous of spirit. But he was in the inverse position, so upside down. So inverse, upside down, says, do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking? Who am I to lead? Who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? The Lion is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do everything that you desire. The spark of the universe and the Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. The Lion knows that the universe invested in you, so you might be a channel for the universe's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you're looking for attention and praise. Maybe you are even being generous with the expectation that you should be entitled to repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation, and let the Lion remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. So there's a lot there and several things that sort of pop out. That whole imposter's syndrome, low self-esteem, sort of no, you got to remember, you have done the work that you should take pride in. Your story is good. So, and yes, you can absolutely achieve everything that you want. But also the whole feeling unappreciated or feeling like people aren't recognizing you for your worth. And the expectation that you should get something back type of thing. So yeah, the spiral of self-doubt, yes, as Becca mentions, it is real and it happens a lot, but just remember, you are worth it. You are not less than. So stop comparing yourself. Take pride in your work and yourself. So there you go. So that is the card for today, and it is a very, very good card. So yes, you feel this card so much. You've been in the spiral of self-doubt the last couple of days. Definitely needed to hear that. Yes. And Charlie is here. Hey, hey, welcome, Charlie. And what are you up to today? I'm curious as to which of your secret projects you're working on. CB says your story is met at the moment. No, it's good. It's good. Remember to take pride in the thing. Elizabeth said, hey, everyone, you're going to work on school today, but you got to start some gradings. Here you go. You just want the darn thing finished. Yes. But that means we got to put in the time to do it. So yay, nice message to hear indeed. Yes, it is. Is it though? You feel like this has been your whole morning as you are spiraling around your work. So you are getting the reader onboarding set up on your website. Gotcha. Well, at least that's productive and will help in the long run to get you the feedback that will help you feel more pride in your work. So yes. Erica says, I'm working on my teaching portfolio to start, and then you can hopefully get some writing in. All right. So sounds like several of us are doing combo productivity and writing. And some of us will hopefully just like get all the words. I want all of us to get all the words. That's what we want. All right. So we're going to start off with the 15-minute timer. I've scrolled my 20 down to a 15. And let's see. Charlie says the not so secret project number 2, which you low-key announced on the new discussion board. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Okay, so here are your reminders. 1, if you've already been working today, remember to save. If not, now's a great time to pull up your document, she says as she clicks the word and the Scrivener. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break to get yourself some hydration, get your blood flowing, to get a snack, whatever it is, eat some more of your Easter bunny, make sure you take that break. Take care of yourself as we're writing. So here we go, 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was the first sprint. How'd we do? I think I got about 200 handwritten pages. 200? No, 200 handwritten words. There we go. That's what I meant. Not pages. I wish I could do that, but you know. Yes. Okay. So, 200 handwritten words. Got some of the notes that I had on my cell phone that I remembered actually this time, written down so that I can then expand them. Yeah, some good. While I was down in Florida, I got another shiny new idea. So I had some character development while I was down in Florida of my characters. I don't know if I personally, my character grew or not, but whatever. Yes, so I had shiny new idea down in Florida, which also was, did not fit the genre nor time frame era of shiny new idea number 1 that I started April with. But it's okay. I got 2,000 words of essentially character profile and background. So, yay, that was good. The other thing is that I have some highlighted notes that I need to fix some inconsistencies for shiny new idea number 1. So I'm going to do those today. I think I'm going to work on fixing those notes, fixing those inconsistencies. That's what I'm going to work on now that I'm done with my handwriting. I think always a caveat there. Now that I'm done with that, I think I am ready for the digital, and I'm going to be working on fixing those inconsistencies for the shiny new idea number 1, which is the one I started April camp with. So yes, okay, let me scroll up and see where we were. CB says, I'm watching Avengers Assemble, and the minute I hit 10K for the day, you're going for a shower. Excellent. Sounds like a plan. And Devin arrived. Hello. Howdy. JL says, hello, Devin waves. Devin waves back. I tried to do the how are you and then the wave emoji, but apparently there is no S, so I had to correct it. Devin says, I knew my arrival was noticed when I smiled. Yes, it happens every time. Claude says, the first 169 words of your new novel. Yay, feels good to be back at it. Yes, that's awesome. Becca is editing Hexsphere and managed to edit 4 pages. Nice. The editing train has begun. Cyanide says 84. Excellent. Excellent. CB got 147. Yay. Jordan says not bad. 303. That's not bad indeed. That's good. Very nice. Stacy got set up, but you only typed 2 sentences. You are typing what you have a printed copy of in fresh copy, starting typing draft number 4. Gotcha. Aren't they? They're so distracting. They pull all of your attention. Yeah, so it happens. And the character profiles all started with the new deck that I have. So I'm still not sure about this deck. I've been getting, like, some of the readings that I'm doing are like spot on, and some of them are like, I don't know about this. So I just don't know if I just haven't handled them enough, or if my brain is just not like connecting with all the little bits of the images. So yeah, but anyway, but I did get those. I pulled 3 cards on the day that I got the shiny new idea, and they were what sparked the new idea. So that's one of the great things about tarot cards is they are full full of just things that you can pull from and create entire new worlds. So that's great. Which is fantastic, but yes. All right. So JL says, I have not got nearly as much writing done this month as planned. Same. I will admit to same. However, you are pleased with what you have accomplished. Good. CB says, I've incorporated my shiny new idea for Nano into your current story because it's relevant to the plot. There you go. Elizabeth did some laundry and pulled up some documents. Yes, laundry I can hear in the background is also coming to a close for the washer, so I'll need to switch that over the next sprint. All right, let's do sprint number 2. And sprint number 2 is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, now is the time to do so. So if you have a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, an Etsy shop, an Amazon page for your books, if you have social media, websites, blogs, etc. that you would like to promote, now is indeed the time to do so. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, like Devin does, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around this by typing out the .com, by spelling out spelling out dot. There we go. Spelling out com. Huh. Brain. You can tell it's not quite kicking in yet. Or you can ask one of our lovely moderators to share a link for you. But just say please and thank you. And bonus points and gold stars to you if it is writing adjacent. So here we go with our regular reminders. 1, save your document. Even if you haven't written anything in it, go ahead and save it. Just cause. 2, make sure that you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. Here we go. So 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was sprint number 2. How'd we do? Let me fix that. Yes, fixing spelling mistakes. All right, I have gotten 454 words for that sprint. And I switched the laundry over, which was also good. I'm still lacking a couple of names, and y'all know my problem with names. So I've got to name children/adults, because, you know, timelines in a story. I've also got to decide for certain how many siblings there are. Because I think I started out with a certain number, and then my brain recently says it's a higher number. So I've got to figure that out. So I'm going to have to reread, I think, the first scene and see if I had any mention of a specific number of children and fix that, but I may come back to that later. I may just continue to write. Either way, progress has been made, and I am happy with that. And it is decent progress, I think. Yes. Okay. So how do we do? And also, don't forget to self-promo in the chat. All right, let me scroll up and find the top of the promo. All right, yes, Devin said, well, time. Exactly. Okay, so Devin says, my stuff. Here's the link tree where you can find all of Devin's links. And here is the most useful link for YouTube, which is Devin's playlist. Here's Jordan Sky Vlogs, and I'm now a new subscriber, so there you go. Don't forget to follow your fellow writers and sprinters. Copy, create, and connect. JL, yes. MVP on Devin's channel. Yes, absolutely. Most valuable playlist. Yes, 100% agree. You're welcome. JL says, Jordan, you have to have the blue wrench in order to post direct links yourself. Otherwise, YouTube does filter it. So yes, I won this time. And Jordan says, well, you got all the sprints over at your place, Devin. Yes, indeed. Indeed. And I suggested that you bookmark Devin's playlist, because that's what I use when I don't want to get distracted by all the other things that are on my feed. If I just want to come on YouTube to do sprints, I go directly to Devin's playlist. I don't go anywhere else. Just Eva says, hey, hope your camp is going well. I hope so too. Mine is going. It's going. Laura says, hey everyone, coming up with some lunch. Nice. Cooking some lunch. Gotcha. JL says, hey to Eva and Laura. Heather says, hello, just in time. Yes. Yes. Laura says, my super snazzy writing podcast. And you can find it there on Anchor. Yes, it is. Heather says, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader working with independent writers and small presses for over 20 years. Let me help your work shine. And here is Heather's website link. You host writing sprints on Sundays from noon Eastern. You're off the rest of this month, but we'll start back in May. Gotcha. On May Day, which is May 1st. Yes. Laura says, I will be hosting. I don't know why I keep saying hunting. Like, why do I want to say that we hunt sprints? I don't know. You will be hosting sprints this Saturday with me. Subscribe to Laura so you don't miss it. Yes, and there's the link for Laura's channel. CB says, okay, I broke 10K. Yay! So you're going to go have a shower now. Excellent. Yay. Devin says the authortube writing conference is coming in July, and there's the website for that. Megan says, hello. Hello, Megan. And Heather says, here's my YouTube channel. JL says, hello to Megan. Alley Cat is here. Hello. You'll be listening to Atomic Habits and hopefully finishing it today. It's by James Clear. You're going to be doing that while doing homework. Multitasking for the win. Megan has a Fiverr gig where you can have Megan write your sales copy for you, starting at $15 for 150 words. And there is the link for that. Megan says the Atomic Habits was an interesting book. I have not read this, so let me know if it is worth reading. Yes. Devin says Michael C.B. Chin's write-a-thon is this weekend. Here's the schedule and playlist, and there is the link. JL says, Alicat, let me know what you think of the book. You've been wondering about that one as well. And Heather says, I also have an Etsy shop, art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi, and there's the link for the Etsy shop. Elizabeth said, finally back with the live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT +2, which is noon Eastern. And there's the link for that. And you have some cute pictures and book reviews on Instagram, adds a little about books. And Claude got 290 words for that sprint. Nice. Stacy listened to a video on footnotes and typed up most of a page. Excellent. Alicat says, it certainly is interesting. Atomic Habits, that is. And CB says, be right back. Stacy says, I have to wait until the next sprints to change over to your laundry. That should be about the right timing. Gotcha. Becca edited a few more pages. Excellent. And Elizabeth did some research for work, debating putting work on hold for tomorrow and rather writing some captions for Instagram. We'll see what I do. All right, let us know what you decide. Cyanide got 42 words. There's some difficulties for the beginning of this new chapter. Gotcha. Alicat got to chapter 17 of the book and doing homework. Nice. JL is so freaking happy for the first time. In Fire, going to work on my fiction project. You're going to be taking the laptop to bed as a rare treat. Excited to work on fiction and imagination again. Nice. Heather says, it looks like I got to 215 subs. Nice. Excellent. Ooh, and Jordan with a nice large number, 678. 678. Perfect. Love it. But mostly edits. Still love it. And Devin says, I was Devin's first subscriber. Yes, you were. Because that's how we should be. We should definitely subscribe to ourselves. Elizabeth says, that's a good idea to bookmark the playlist. Yes. Yep. It has saved me more than one time from myself. So Stacy says, my camp was derailed by computer issues, but since you took it in last week, you're crossing your fingers that things are going to be working well now. I am also crossing my fingers for you. Makes sense. Yes, indeed, it does. Alicat says, I'm not doing camp since school has been taking a lot of time, but I'm hoping that you can do July. Yes, I hope so too. Heather says to Alicat, thanks for the reminder. You also need to finish Atomic Habits. And SM Ryan, the writer, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If we are currently at the tail end of our self-promo, so if you have something you would like to promote, now's the time to pop that into the chat so we can read that to everybody. Devin says, you can hunt sprints on my channel. Yes, we can. You have laid them all out in front of us, so it's a good hunting space. Ellie Cat says, no problem. And to Devin, there you go. You are loving Atomic Habits so far. It's like a self-help book mixed with some psychology stuff as well, which is interesting. Basically, as well to guide you on how to make good habits for yourself. And yeah, and psychology is sort of understanding the psychology of it is sometimes imperative to like helping you break bad habits and create new habits. So having the psychology in there is nice, which is good. Alley Cat says, ooh, fun to coffee, create, and connect JL. Fantastic, Alley Cat. You'll have to check it out for sure then. Thanks for letting me know. Yes. All right. Let's do another sprint. So first sprint was from, first timer was from my channel, second timer was from Laura's, and now we are going back to one of my favorites from HK Darkwood. I can't get enough of this one, y'all. I love this timer. Alrighty, so here we go. 1, save your document. Don't lose your words. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Refill your hydration, get your blood flowing, change the laundry, get a snack, whatever it is you need to be doing. Take care of yourself as we write. So here we go. 25-minute Pomodoro in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, how'd we do? I have gotten to 1,117 words. So I got about 650-ish, something around there. That sprint, that was good. I have finished the chunk of scenes with the initial meeting and sort of like that. It's probably going to be 3, maybe 4 scenes long, so I've finished those. I've moved on to the next day and sort of setting up some new situations for the main characters, so that's good. You would think that I would be much, much further, but apparently not. I mean, I'm very pleased with the dialogue thus far, and I'm trying to make sure I sort of intersperse dialogue versus prose and then back and forth. I have a couple of characters that I've like popped in a little bit about them. They will have to become a larger part of later scenes. So I know that I will have to come back and address their character a little bit more. So yeah, there's that. All right, so yes, so I'm at 1117 for the stream thus far in the digital, and I've got about 200 in the handwritten, so not bad so far. I'm impressed. How we doing? Tina popped in and said hello. Jordan Sky says, I'm so glad you have sprints on your channel, Devin. I have a hard time finding them. I did happen to look and find a daily one by Book Media or something like that. Yes. It is Devin is our savior. CB says, okay, I'm back, had my shower. Excellent. Alley Cat got to chapter 18 and is going to go for a walk. You also finished part of your Spanish homework. If you're not back in time, you hope everybody has a good day. JL says, but I got everything set up to write. Then you got distracted by your dog, who is still looking at me like she can't believe I actually got up and stopped petting her. Yes, the puppy eyes. Cyanide had dinner. Excellent. CB got 133 words. Fantastic. And the shower. Washed the hair, took care of personal stuff. Elizabeth went for writing a book review on Instagram. It brought you peace. Nice. Tina is fixing some errors before you send the story over to the formatter for printing. Stacy switched over the laundry and sorted out the first load to fold later, then typed up the first section, which is just over a page and a half, for a total of 1124 words so far. So 1,124. So you beat me. You beat me by a few words. CB loaded the machine, but you're not putting it on till tomorrow, and you are now reading. Gotcha. What am I looking for? Oh, yes. More sprint. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. We want the... Nope. Yes, we're going to scroll this one. And it is 43, so we're going to scroll this down to the 15-minute mark-ish. And get ready for our cooldown sprint. Fourth sprint. All right. So here we go. One more sprint. So don't forget to save your document. Save. Make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I changed the laundry and got 57 more words. But this last sentence I've just been rewriting over and over again because I don't necessarily know how I want to say it. So I'm doing that whole like gotta be perfect thing. So I'm annoyed at myself. Because I'm trying to match the mental image of like how I want to say it. So I might just rewrite it one more time and then just move on, and I'll edit it to perfection later. Even though perfection doesn't exist, we still want to still, just kind of I'm annoyed. Like, I know I've rewritten this sentence at least 5 to 7 times. Just da-da-da-da, backspace all. Da-da-da-da, backspace. Blah. You ever get those sentences that are just like, it just kind of irritates you at the brain because you should know how you want it to be phrased. You like, it was a perfectly acceptable like sentence, wasn't great, but like anyway, I'm frustrated. I'm just being nitpicky about how I want it, and because I would much rather have this be like an actual decent draft that I don't have to do as much editing the second time through than what I'm having to deal with Project Gray, which is that 100,000 word tome that's just in. The poor baby needs a lot of help. Let's just say it that way. The poor baby needs a lot of help. All right, let's see. Heather, during that last sprint, made and ate some lunch, salad with fried egg on top, bit of leftover sugar-crusted ham, honey balsamic dressing. I tried a new dressing that I hadn't tried before that was more of the, what did they call it? It was a type of like sesame dressing, but it wasn't poppy. What was it? I don't know. I'm going to have to, I took a picture of it or like saved a screenshot when I looked it up because the store that I went to in Florida did not have it. So I'm going to look for it up here. I should have asked my aunt where she got it from. But yes, brain farts. Heather says, and you got into some documents for the afternoon. Nice. And Jordan, during that last sprint, was amazing and got 1,144 words, which that's impressive. So yeah, I said, dang, that's a nice word count for a sprint. Yes. And Heather said, dang is right. Yes, I would love to be getting back into those 1,000-word, 25 or 30-minute sprints. We are eventually headed back that way. I promise. I just gotta focus more. Since today was laundry day, I feel like I was a bit distracted. Cyanide said 55 words. Nice. Becca got some more pages edited. You feel like your updates are so boring because they're all the same. Yes. That's CB says no words because you're reading and watching Avengers. Elizabeth fiddled and edited the book review. Your story has been fighting you all month long. Yes, that's essentially kind of what it feels like. My brain is fighting me to get this the image that I want translated to paper. Heather got some work done on a critique that needs finishing up. I'm sure you can get 1,000 words in 75 minutes. I could definitely do so. So I may just have to put on one of your specific timers, not the minute and 15-second ones, but yes, the 75-minute one. Just not on screen, not while I'm live. Not the full anyway. Not yet. I'm not up to that just yet. One day, I promise I will use it. But today is not the day. CV says, I'm currently at 77,877 words total for the month. Ooh, you are just 100 words over that special repeating number. But it's kind of fun to have the 8 right in the middle because, yes. Anyway. It probably was Publix. It was either probably Publix or Trader Joe's we have both of those here in Athens, so I'll just visit one of those one of these days. You know, so. Alrighty, it is 3:04. So before you go, don't forget to hit the save button. Save. All right. And to finish off whatever you're supposed to be hydrating, I have finished my H2O and will need a refill. Let me pop Devin's playlist in the chat. Copy. Paste. All right, so there is Devin's playlist, so we can find more sprinty sprints. And if you have not had enough sprints on YouTube, there are always options on Twitch as well. Yes, I popped Devin. I popped Devin in the chat. So yes. So don't forget to check out Devin's playlist. And if you're not subscribed to Devin, you should do that too. Also, don't forget to check out all of the wonderful sprinters and authortubers that Devin has compiled for us. And also check out Twitch, because there are usually a couple of writing streams over there as well. And Charlie under CE Dorset usually streams Wednesday at 5 Eastern. So Jules popped me. It didn't hurt. Good. I'm glad. Laura says, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Cyanide says, thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save occasionally and stay hydrated and have fun. I will see y'all on Friday, same time, 1 to 3, and then Sunday, 2 to 5. So, and I will see y'all on Saturday on Laura's channel. So I will see you then. Bye.